6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with that alert day. Julian, timing out that winter storm for us.
That's right. Going into the alert day, we're looking about snow accumulations from 1 to 5 inches for some areas. Heavy snow will be throughout the course of this event as well. Brief periods of it with winter weather advisories in effect for all of Wisconsin until later on into tonight. So as you're planning out the rest of today, just know the morning might not be too much of a hassle for you in terms of commutes, but it will get treacherous as we get into the back end of this afternoon, and especially going into the evening with that heavy rain or heavy snow and that mixture of rain. Back to you guys.
All right, Julian, thank you. The CDC cutting recommended isolation times for Americans infected with COVID-19 by half, from 10 days to 5. The move comes as virus-related worker shortages hit a number of industries.
We also want to remind you that if you haven't cleared off your sidewalks yet, now's a good time to do it. All ice and snow needs to be cleared by noon today, especially with more snow coming. The city also wants residents to know that it's against the law to shovel snow into the road. It has to go into your yard, and if a snowplow pushes snow up onto your curb, it's still on you to remove it. Repeat offenders could be ticketed $100.
The Janesville Fire Department says 5 people are without a home after a fire Sunday night. Firefighters were called out to the home on West Holmes Street in Janesville just before 5:30. When crews got there, the backside of the 2-story home was engulfed in flames. 4 cats had to be rescued. The fire department did not provide an official cause of the fire, but they did rule it accidental.
President Biden ordering the use of FEMA funding to help in COVID testing. The order came in a memo yesterday. It directs the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services to use the funding to create and run testing sites in coordination with state and local public health departments.
Apple temporarily closing its New York City stores due to the increase in COVID-19 cases. The company says it's closed 16 stores across the city to in-person shopping. Their Genius Bar tech support will also be unavailable. Stores are closed in Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Ohio, Texas, and Georgia as well.
Professional hockey is going to resume tonight after COVID cases caused the league to shut down for a week. 3 games are scheduled for today, but already 3 others scheduled for this week have been postponed due to COVID-19 cases on teams. So far this season, 70 NHL games have been postponed.
Milwaukee police say they've arrested a 19-year-old who they say set an apartment complex on fire. That Sunday morning fire left more than 130 people without a home. The 2nd and 3rd floors, as you can see in this video, were heavily damaged by water and smoke. No one was injured, but the Red Cross is helping about 20 people find new housing. No word on when folks will be able to go back home.
Restaurants and other brick-and-mortar retailers in the U.S. have struggled to find workers to fill the void left by the stay-at-home economy. Ahead on CBS Mornings, how an app is helping businesses connect with workers to fill staffing demands. Carter Evans reports on how the outlook on work has shifted during the pandemic.
And one last look at our weather. We are starting to see a bit of some light snowfall rolling into the southern areas of Wisconsin. As we're planning out the rest of the day, just know we're going to be looking at heavier snow to come in as we head into around the lunch hour, and especially as we get into the evening commute. We're looking at wintry mixes and some heavy snowfall, so it's going to be very treacherous. Make sure that you have a plan ahead. As we take a look at what else we're going to be expecting, well, after today, we are going to be back to normal cold temperatures, and on top of it, the new year will be bringing in some snowfall. Back to you guys.
All right, Julian, thank you very much. Stay with us, folks, all day long as we cover this alert day, time it out for you, give you updates to your traffic conditions.